It's still quite shocking to me that Valorant got knocked out of the tournament, but I guess it's that. Now I'm doing round rule C12, and honestly, there are good reasons for taking all of these. I think that in the end, I will still take a short fuse. No, I'll take an eye turtle. I think that I'm going to like taking an eye turtle. We can definitely do some fun stuff with it. I'm gonna have to be very careful with how I'm playing because runs definitely can just completely fall sideways in area 2 especially. But especially in area 1 as well, you know. There's a chance for both of them. Let's check out our map. Yeah, no, that's not very nice. No elites. That's really not something I like for Roundle. Roundle's very happy to take on elites, because, you know, if you land some lucky debuffs against them, you can really trivialize some fights. But it seems like we didn't quite get that this time around. Unless I want to take 2 elites and an early shop landing, you know what, I guess I'm fine with that. It doesn't sound that nice at all, right? But like, I think I'll just do it. Unfortunately, I double tapped that bomb earlier, which does make finishing this out just slightly annoying. Okay, that was a nice way to finish it out. Nice work, nice work. Very good shot there, really. Just incredible. Cool, cool. This fight does get slightly more annoying on Crucial 20. It's pretty guaranteed to be losing health in this fight, but honestly, that was a pretty damn good first shot, so perhaps not, eh? Oh god, the terrible changed the aim slightly. Because I went from small to big. That's annoying. I would have slightly changed my shot then. I just kind of wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. Boom, hit some bombs. It's good enough for me, I guess. And now, triple ammo. Cool. 100 cash before the store sounds very manageable. I'll happily take 100 cash before the store. That gives us some pretty good hits for passives, although we really have nothing to build upon. Just no setup whatsoever. I've heard it's nice and all, but it's kind of like, yeah, wait until you get a good orb or a elite from a passive before you're deciding what you're doing. Because it's just a bit hard to tell exactly what I could be doing for this run beforehand. Because there are some really good build around passives that I could be finding, and really good build around orbs too. Both are true. Let's just obliterate things. This is a bit of a nasty map and I don't want to take too much damage. That being said, go for the Ice is very tempting. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks at level 1. Screw it, I'll take it. So it's not really going to be doing that much in this boss fight, elite fight even. But like, I think we still just take it. Maybe it messes up at 100 cash. I guess that might just be fine. It's definitely not that good here because of its positioning, but we work with what we got. Blind and... oh no, it's just blind. Volleyball is not exactly the most handy debuff, to be honest. This Infection is fine as long as you keep the chain going. We just kind of didn't keep the chain going. Bramble, amazing. Wow. I love getting Bramble in this fight. It's my favourite debuff to get. Alright, we access our refresh. I think I might do something soon, but apparently not yet soon. Apparently now yet soon. Oh wow, that was an amazing shot, for sure. Don't want to be losing too much health here, and it looks like I'm in a pretty strong spot from now on. There's a lot of debuffs in play at this point, so it's probably just good enough for me to transition to the next stage of the fight. It's still just a bit hard to get crits, isn't it? That was a great shot though. Probably should have taken out the tree with that, but I think we might just be fine. Ooh, transparency hit actually. It is neat. Try and get a last second greed hit, sure. That was a bad idea. Oh, Bramble? Okay, apparently it wasn't that bad of an idea. Oh no, I was hoping for something real. I mean, that was certainly a fun shot, wasn't it? And actually, just also pretty real. Alright, pierces all enemies. Looking fine. Not too much damage carried on. But at least if we're hitting a crit, it's actually carrying on a lot of extra damage. Nice. He's in front of me. 80 health for an elite fight. I'm going to be honest. It's pretty damn solid. I'll happily take that. Just depends on what we get for our next fight, and I might just do this. If it hits a crit, it's going to get a kill anyway. And it's literally double damage if it doesn't hit a crit. 111 cash because we got lucky with our fight. I think that we just take the cookbook. It's very decent AoE, and yes, we are playing C12, so bombs are much worse, but still just really quite solid. I think I just... The Golden Bubble's really good. And if I was going to do debuff stuff, I should probably be taking it. I kind of took the go for the Ice Cube, because there's a lot of good stuff I could hit in this store, which would have made it a lot better. Especially like any kind of like single debuff application tools would have been amazing. But we're just going to stick with those two. They're both very solid together, and just solid passives overall, especially on Roundel, particularly on Roundel, right? Like Complex Claw, you're happy to see. It's not bad most of the time, except for like Paladin. But on Roundel, it definitely means a whole lot more, doesn't it? Okay. But especially with the change, Strange Brew can get you a lot of procs. It's actually just kind of nice. 1 bomb value, perfect. Makes it a whole lot easier. Getting them both dead. Boom. Damn, missed. Really nice, eh? Let's just remove that last guy from combat. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I kind of like the order they were in. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Love to see that. Go for the ice skill upgrades? Yes. They're definitely quite good now. I wonder. Because I got quite lucky with my ability to get the Betsy advancement. I don't really think that I've ever had the opportunity to set it up apart from that fight. Molten Gold's not bad. Anyway, yes, as I was mentioning, I'd say it's pretty good. It's good enough that like I'm happy to spend 25 more cash on it to get to level 3 go for the ice goods in my deck. I think it just kind of works out. It's obviously not the best. Could be much better. Oh, honestly, I kind of really wished that Complex Claw... Oh, I don't know, both are really good. I kind of wished it was a special bun instead. But yeah, I was quite disappointed with losing the Paladin Cruci 12 run. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do the Cruci 20 Paladin run. Also, like, maybe just a video like that's kind of interesting, you know? Just like a run-through of my thoughts of, like, how I deal with Cruci 20. Because there are a few ways that I think I probably play pretty differently from most people. So, I don't know. And especially if I'm going to be winning the runs, right? Then, like, you definitely want to know what my strategies are, right? Yeah, I think it was a fun video. It was on the longer side, though, which may or may not be a good thing. I generally try and keep my videos pretty concise, but I'm happy for them to get up to, like, the 1 hour mark. And especially if you're going to do a run like that, which is multiple Cruci 20 runs, it can be kind of hard keeping the time down. Because unless you do the sorry, this was a really nice shot. I really was looking forward to getting that kind of shot because this map hasn't been going too good so far, but this is a really nice shot actually. Should bounce into the crit and then it's 3-7 and should be able to easily just slice through all of them. This is why I really wanted the go for the icicle upgraded fast as well as the go for the icicle duplicated. I feel like it was just both really good choices on my part. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I guess I could always do the thing that I've done before where at the start of the video you just have a whole bunch of clips of me getting shredded by particular enemies, just like, surely I don't die here, and then I die there. Yeah, that's also a good bit of fun. Grinding Monstera counterfeit crits here. This is a tough choice. Grinding Monstera this early on is like an insta-pick, but counterfeit crits it works so well here. Because I'm actually getting really good value for my crits. I guess I'd take the responsible pick. Grinding Monstera is going to be keeping me alive. But like, counterfeit crits has such fun high roll potential that I'm like really interested in checking it out. And I don't... Oh, I do get to aim straight onto the crit. Okay. Well, that certainly simplifies this map slightly, doesn't it? Cool, and I'm very fine with that shot. And I'm very fine to repeat that shot. Just reclaim all of those... Yeah, perfect. I mean, I've just decimated this map, taken 0 health loss, and collected a whole bunch of cash. Sign me up. I do think that this is generally a pretty easy map for Area 1, which is really nice because there are some very tough maps. I'm tempted to take yet again more AoE. You just need to make sure that your Area 2 is stocked up enough with AoE, like, it's pretty important. Alright, very happy with our cash. We also have an Eye of Turtle for this boss fight. I feel like we've been doing pretty well so far. We even full heal after this boss fight. That's good because I get the distinct feel. You know what? Maybe not with Exploitable instantly, but I get the distinct feeling that this fight is going to be kind of painful. That we're going to be exiting the fight with less than 56 health, which is enough that if we were playing with Crucible 13, I believe it is active, we would not be on full health in Area 2, which is really not good. Area 2 is very rough and you're going to lose a lot of health, basically all of the time. And so being able to enter it on full health is a pretty big deal. It's what makes part of... yeah, no, it is just what makes Crucible 13 so rough, to be honest. Because the Area 2 to Area 3 sure is annoying, and you can just get completely smoked by some of the earlier Area 3 fights. But most of the time, I'm going to be honest, your runs aren't actually going to make it to Area 3, so you're not going to need to worry about that. Alright, it's nice to collect up all of this blind, right? We're going to get so much value out of it now. Now that he's inside of it. Now that we're inside of him, because he can definitely still miss us, right? Right. Anyway, 54. Oh, I wasn't exactly half health. Well, that's neat. Playing with Crucible 4 facts, I guess. Heavy Hand is probably it, which is kind of spooky. This might not be a bad hack and satchel spot. The robes for this class is kind of cool. Could also be Cursed Mask. It's been a while since I've taken Heavy Hand, so I'll happily take a Heavy Hand. It's a pretty fun passive that It was very good before the nerfs. It was very good before the nerfs. I played a lot of it before the nerfs, so I can't really say what I was going to say. Yeah, we kind of have fake AoE here, which means that it's really hard to actually shoot AoE. Like, I have to do something like this, which probably isn't going to be the best. But then again, it could just also be, like, the best. That was nice. That was very nice. Bombs? Bomb away. Perfect. Well, that's just... And the transparency as well, that was perfect. Oh my lord. We'll definitely take a left here. I'm still just pretty scared, though, I'm gonna be honest. There are some things which is just... It's so spooky for me to be fighting. I'm just... There are some things I'm very scared of. They could definitely just end the run. I think that I'll get my evasive maneuver up to level 3 pretty fast. I don't have a shop. Okay, there we go, pretty fast. I don't have a shop early on to spend my cash on. And, like, if this is, for example, Resistance Night, or I get a fight like this, I'm really going to want that level 3 evasive maneuver. Just because it's really quite valuable. Our first shot being our good shot is not... Nice if it did ever so slightly more. Jesus, man, I got pummeled here. This is not good. This is not what you're looking for. Absolutely not what you're looking for. Let's just finish up this fight because, Jesus, that was painful. I'm probably gonna have to press the heal button here. I'm pressing the heal button here. I just need to make sure that I'm setting myself up for this elite fight properly, and yeah, no, that first shot was way more dangerous than I wanted it to be. Can I do this, or can I save it? Can I should probably do it. I think that the rubble was just going to be pretty decent. I think that I should just pick it up. Okay, I was very scared of this fight, but it looks like... no, hitting the crit is way more fun. It looks like I can kind of shred through his early health, at least pretty fast. I'm just kind of scared of what happens afterwards, though. Oh, can I get through? I can get through. Perfect. That's actually a pretty good shot, then. Alrighty, this is where the pain begins. We kind of just have to take the next few hits, unfortunately. Which is really not what you want to be doing, but that's why we press the heal button, because now we actually have the health to work with. There's a chance that this shot could just kill me, I'm going to be honest. There's also a chance that this shot could just kill him. That'd be nice. But it looks like I did not double my damage, which is probably a good thing. Alright, this is a dense shot. So it does have the opportunity to do some cool stuff, but apparently not. Alright, 395. So close yet so far. Jesus, man. Yeah, no, I've just got a bunch of reflex fights, which have completely pummeled my health, apparently. That was kind of more like what I was hoping for the previous fight. Previous rubble shot. Your crit's also refresh. Well, that's really good. Unfortunately, it's offering me a Ring of Pain and a Dungeon Diet, all of which are really good. But I will just accept the Heavy Shaft Potion. It's really quite good. I'm being forced to press the heal button way more than I would like, including for this fight. Since I'd be very impressed if I'm not pressing the heal button after this fight. It's a pretty brutal fight, and our AoE's solid. It's not bad. Actually, our AoE's just incredible. Thank you, go for the Icicle. Cool. I probably still have to press it though. Yeah, no, I don't have time for waiting around and seeing where I see it on the next fight. I just kind of need to press that here, and I kind of need to not do that again. Yes, the 9 extra cash was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just get lucky. Not bad. Not bad. Fleece, not bad. Very, very bad. Let's hopefully get a crit next shot. Well, I would have loved for you to get a crit. I will have to settle with whatever the hell this is. A decent shot. Or Bramble. Bramble was the best debuff to be hitting in this fight. For sure. Okay, I actually do have potential here. I need to press the heal button yet again. Alrighty, let's do this. Oh no, I'm dead. I kinda just die here now. That's the issue. I don't know why I'm not aiming towards a crit, but we're fine, we're not fine. I don't know why I didn't aim towards a crit. Realistically, actually, Heavy Shaft Potion so my crits refresh, yes, okay. I do just need to shoot this then. I should get at least 1 dodge, maybe even 2. Yeah, wow. This is just Area 2 just pummeling us. Man, we're just not getting a break for Area... for our Area 2. Ranveloquent's unironically just hard carrying though. It's always nice to see. He's giving me a dodge, thank you. 77 is a lot, so... It was pretty fair of me to... I missed the crit. No. Pretty fair of me to expect that dodge there. That should be enough. Well, I have one more press of the heal button, and let's hope I can get above 30 health. 2 passives. I would have loved to buy more, but I wasn't really in a situation to buy more. Is this your card? I think if I want to win this boss fight, it needs to be these 2. But the Rallying Heart is definitely pretty tempting because that's plus 10% heal. Plus 10% is so much with my max health. I have so much max health. I really think the House of Slime is so good here, but I just kind of can't buy it. If I want to get out of Area 2 alive, I kind of have to do that. Oh, that's enhanced gunpowder. That's neat. If only we had a short fuse, am I right? Well, it's not like I've seen one this run, so what has the Eye of Turtle done for me? I don't know, Eye of Turtle's just usually... Okay, decent. That was an elite fight and a half. Oh my lordy. Well, I guess I'm still alive. Oh, that's a Branch of Ember. That's fun. I would take it, but it's probably throwing. One good rubble shot would literally just end the fight. I don't care if it... I should care if it's throwing. So... This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very fun, isn't it? I see. Not ideal. Not ideal to start off with, I'm gonna be honest. But that's what this shot's for. It's an amazing shot, it gets the crit, it kills stuff. To be fair, I didn't really need the crit, I just wanted it. Crit. Okay, now I'm really wanting a crit. This could do massive things. Could also do nothing. Please do something. Okay, thank you. This is hurting a lot. Alrighty. Let's try not to die here. Which means hitting the crit, right? You did not hit the crit. Surely not. 74. Okay. Whew. Whew. Alright, let's see what Rogue can do. 1 bomb and then perfect. Alright, no crit as of yet. but not to worry because oh, it's so close. It's literally more than double damage. Oh, let's try and regain that illusion. Dodgy Dagger would be exceptional. So I'm sitting at 65. Still have one more shot to regain it. Oh, I missed. I thought that bounce would hit. Looks like the next one hit though. That's fine. I want to guarantee my living capabilities, so I'll be shooting that. Jesus, man. No free rides, eh? No free rides. That was pretty disgusting. But yeah, we got through it. I should probably pick up this rubble. It's really good against most of the bosses we could fight. Characters. Seal Conviction. No, surely. Consuming Chalice. That's actually a thought. You know what? Oh my god. Let's troll, let's troll. I probably shouldn't be trolling. But I think Consuming Chalice can actually be pretty good here. So we still have access to one refresh. And the second we add one crit to our board, our fleece goes nuts. It actually just kind of works. I don't know, man. Let's actually roll here first, though. Please just hit a crit. Thank you. The second you get a crit, it's just instant death. So I need more crits on the board. That's what I need. Let's see what boss we're fighting. Are they weak to rubble? Yes, they're weak to rubble. Perfect. So I should probably be upgrading that rubble. How fast? Not fast at all. That's the answer. Not fast at all. No navigation inflation, no reduce, refuse, recycle. But also, my health is slightly expendable. Not really. I have really good health recovery and really good max HP gains. But still, Alien Rock. Yeah, no, I just kind of felt like with the targeting and the AoE stuff, I probably shouldn't be taking Tender Cactus. I already had pretty good AoE setup. I didn't really need Tender Cactus to try and jump in for that spot. Also, a lot of my recent runs have been Tender Cactus, so I'm pretty fine to just not do a Tender Cactus run for the moment's time, right? Yeah, okay. So you remember when I was just like, yeah, I wish that Complex Claw had been a special button? I'm really agreeing with that. Also, in case it wasn't, I didn't actually state it, so it's not clear. One of the other reasons why I took the Consuming Chalice as well is it does feed into the is this your card pretty well? It's just like not bad. 148. That's not a very nice number. By my master plan. You know what to give me? Very decent. Okay, that's not very decent. That's insanely decent. That's so good. Perfect. Coin dragons, so these are all pretty useless. So let's actually go to the second store. I forgot how much I need removes right now. It's pretty important. I don't know, unless you got a solution for that, then I'm gonna go to the second store. Do you have a solution? Oh, you know what? Good chat. Good chat. Right, but you want to give me another remove because I kind of did actually need more moves than just one, but also I kind of want to just go to the elite anyway. Definitely not a very good elite for me to be getting, but still. We'll make our way through the fight. You're not piercing though. Yes. Good. Bam, dodge. Bam, dodge again. Why are you trying to pierce yet again? Dodge. Amazing. Can you pierce further this time? Ouch. You know what? There's actually a lot of passives I'd like here, including maintaining my illusion. And an illusion, if you would be so kind. Roundabout is very good against one of the bosses, but not the boss. Not the boss. You know, screw it. Let's just take it. It's kind of actually not bad here. I was talking about it, and although you know getting a crit equals 10 illusions is probably like, what? We're just okay. Area 2 was garbage. Now Area 3 has just been insane so far. Man, these last Area 2s have been out to get me. I think the Baladin one was definitely way worse. But like, man, it's rough out here. I only need one rubble to win. This is not a good orb. 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 These are both fine orbs. So realistically, I'm kind of just fine to remove off my orbs. Let's just keep my rubbles, please. They're very important. Oh shoot! I lost 2 good orbs, 2 bad orbs, and I kept 2 really bad orbs. Not a good trade. Not a good trade. I'm gonna have to pick up a good orb. Good news is that shot's pretty cool. What? That one peg actually just screwed me up so bad. I was not expecting it. Let's get all my pegs back, thanks. Bonk. Alright, I need to pick up some good coin dragon orbs because I just deleted. Oh! Oh! That's a good coin dragon orb. That's a really good coin dragon orb. Morbido. Ooh. 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 That actually sounds kind of good. I'll take it. Big gloves should be useless. Oh, we still have one more elite fight. Interesting. I think Morbid Orb should also be good, but Concentrication versus Coin Dragon is something I've talked about an awful lot. It's just a phrase I have forever stuck in my head at this point now. Oh no! Oof. I thought I was going to get smacked there. I was quite scared about it, as you can tell. Average Concentration stuff, good stuff. Concentrication versus Coin Dragon, just to make sure you can hit your refreshers and stuff, is really nice. Oh, speak of the devil. That's a bit too spooky. That's a bit too much. I'm sorry, but one class already got knocked out in C12. I'm kind of trying to keep the rest in. Even though it would be poetic to lose multiple classes in the second I get to like C12. Which is pretty historically like a pretty spooky C12. I see, I have to deal with that. That's annoying. Like, C12 is just very annoying for trying to scramble together a win condition. Because now bombs are just so much less available to you. Also, this is going to be kind of annoying. I'm not looking forward to this fight. At least we do get our guaranteed crits, which means that we can just kind of slam him with stuff like that. Except our complete and total lack of exploitable nonsense does kind of just mean that it's nowhere near as much as I would like, but it's still just pretty damn good. And I'm actually really impressed with how much illusion I'm maintaining each time. God, having the two pebbles in my deck just sucks. Wow. These passives are bad. Reversing Coin Dragons, I'm actually kind of scared of losing my board. So, I take a passive that does nothing or a passive that does nothing. What do we think? Well, I think I'll take Hero's Backpack to give my pebbles +1/+2. Because I might be forced to shoot my pebbles. Okay, this is definitely a very bad first map. Do I have guaranteed crit? No, I do not. I thought I had your coins guarantee a crit, but I trolled and didn't pick up that passive. I really should have picked up that passive. But I did pick up a good passive in return for it, I think. I just don't recall what that passive was. Still, Rubble just being a Rubble. It just gets like... How much damage was that? 2500 on the first shot? Like, sign me up. Alright, Concentrication gets to do things now. Perfect. That's a dense Concentrication for you. That's why we added Concentrication to our deck. It's actually just like really good against Coin Dragon. Something you definitely want to be considering for sure. Also, all of these bombs that we're adding are going to be lovely very, very soon. So let's see how good you can... Yeah, no, this Morbid Orb was definitely worth it as well. That's good to see. I wasn't certain about the Morbid Orb because it's not something I play with as much as the other stuff, and it's not like as ingrained into my memory as Jesus, that was a good shot. As like Concentrication into Coin Dragon is. But like, yeah, no, it still just does really, really good stuff. I can't hit this crit. Kind of unfortunate, but also I don't really need to hit this crit, and I can do a shot like this, which got close, but not close enough, actually. Guaranteed crit? Indeed, it is a guaranteed crit. Well, eh? Well, that was neat. There was a long period of Area 2 where I was seriously considering that two classes were going to get dropped out in Cruci 12. But no, oh god, this deck is just trash. It was so much nicer beforehand, and then I just deleted all of my upgraded orbs and somehow just missed on both. Literally, if one of the pebbles had left my deck and I still had one rubble, it would have been perfectly fine. But, yeah, yuck. Yuck. Both of the go for the icicles, I lost. Did I lose an evasive maneuver? Yeah, I did. I lost an evasive maneuver, and I lost a rubble. Just absolutely horrendous stuff. Yeah, really not nice. Was the starting eye of the turtle perhaps greedier than it should have been? I mean, hindsight, short fuse as the starter passive there would have been pretty amazing. But like, my boss passives, I didn't really get the craziest options, and I feel like I did really well with the options I was given. Consuming Chalice is not a passive I ever take, and this is actually my first technical. Look, I had the customer on last run, sure, But it's my first real time actually playing the Consuming Chalice, and it's nice to see what it can do. That was actually just like a really good run for Consuming Chalice. I had some really good setup for it, and it kind of just worked there. Um, Unironically, Luger boots might be pretty damn good now. Retaining 60% Illusion was pretty massive there, and the Illusion cap being able to go up to 150 was pretty big. Up to 999, who cares? I didn't get that far, but I definitely got up to like 150, so that much was nice. It's just a whole bunch of gloves, I guess. Gloves and a backpack. Yes, the Hero's backpack. It was definitely crucial for our run. I'm so happy we hit the Hero's backpack. It gave our pebbles +1/+2, right? So massive, so massive. It's like obviously, Hero's backpack should definitely not include pebbles. But imagine it included pebbles. Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah. The cookbook, despite the fact that we didn't do bomb stuff, like sure we had some enhanced gun battle stuff, but we didn't really try and do bomb stuff at all. I also turned down that double bomb spawns just because I was kind of scared of losing all of my pegs versus Coin Dragon. It's something I did kind of need to be scared about because Coin Dragon is sitting there with 18k health and C12 decreases the bomb damage. So like you do want to be careful about what you're doing there. But realistically, I probably could have just picked it up because I had enhanced gunpowder. It would have just massively boosted the damage of my shots. That I would have just killed him way before that was even a consideration. Oh, it was the Grinding Monster, wasn't it? No, the Grinding Monster was the crit duplicating one. When you hit a crit, get 2 more temporary crits. Yeah, the Grinding Monster was definitely the right call. I would not have made it through Area 2 without the Grinding Monster, that's for sure. And it was also just really helpful for increasing my healing. I thought I was gone. I did get a 70 dodge, right? Look, I've missed like 90 dodges before. Getting a 70 dodge, I was just like, I did expect to die. Um, yeah, no, that rallying heart pickup was really good, and then shield mates just died, and I didn't actually get the chance to heal. That was funny. That was really funny. I mean, look, it was a rub-up, so what do you think? It's not going to kill all the enemies? Like, of course it's going to kill the enemies, but I did kind of want slightly more cash rub-up. If you would have, like perhaps visited the other side of the board, that would have been cool. But yeah, no, this is two bus passives that I don't really use that often. Like Heavy Hand, yeah, I used it a whole bunch. And I've also used it like every single iteration of it multiple times before, and it's still pretty strong. This is definitely the weakest iteration we've had so far. The last iteration might have been weaker just because being able to toggle it on and off is actually really nice because you can't get bricked. Sometimes you would just actually die because your refresh is up here. You can't aim up there. You can't bounce up there. You can't get up there. You only have one refresh on the board. What are you going to do? You just die. And now you can't actually do that because it's every other shot. And as for Consuming Chalice, I do think it definitely has its spots. This is a nice spot for it just because we had Fleece, Claw, and your crits also refresh. So like it was actually really decent for it, but I'm going to be honest. The main reason I picked it was because I thought I'd be able to find more crits on the board, and the second I could get more crits on the board, I was in a great spot. And like, sure, I guess that Steady Scope kind of did that, but I really wanted like one or two, or maybe two temporary more crits, or maybe two more temporary crits on the board. Would have been really, really good.